What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching Car Inside. It's a new week here on iRacing, and typically that would mean it's time for another qualifying breakdown, but it's week 13, as I like to call it, the dreaded week 13. You can look at it either way. If you like lighthearted fun, ready to take a load off, it could be the week for you, but I'm a little more serious, maybe a little too serious, so I like getting my NASCAR fix in and the oval stuff. So do not fear, just because it is week 13 and you're not going to have anything NASCAR to run as far as the fixed side goes. We got you covered here on the open setup side with Nitro Racing. They are partnering with Car Inside this week. As you see me running a lot of open stuff, I'm always running with the guys from Nitro, hanging out in their Discord most of the time. They're very helpful. It's a very interactive Discord full of guys willing to help and to coach you through to learn how to drive these setups. That's the most difficult thing that comes with these open setups, even more so than running the fixed sets, is you got to know how to drive it in order to be fast. It's easy to get up there and have a fast truck and fall off really quick, or a fast car, but it takes a lot of coaching and a lot of practice and repetition and learning to take an open set and to stay consistently fast and stay out the front and drive the setup like it's meant to be driven. And Nitro does just that. So be sure to check out the link to nitroracing.com, as well as the Discord link to hop in there and feel free to ask any questions. There's plenty of guys in there willing to help you, so check that out. But what we've got going on this week is the traditional style qualifying breakdown and a little untraditional, a little more in-depth race guide, kind of showing you how to run the race set as far as short run speed and long run speed. A couple different things that we got going on here with a couple builders from Nitro. Dan and Russell have you guys very well taken care of. Depending on which video you're watching now, be sure to go click and check out the other video. Gonna have a truck video and an Xfinity video. But the really cool thing that I'm excited to announce is if you go over to nitroracing.com and you purchase one of those open setups through the trucks or the Xfinity cars this week at Phoenix, be sure to use the promo code CARINSIDE. No caps, no spaces. CARINSIDE, and you get 20% off of your purchase. So that's really big. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. I love that I can help you guys out. For all of you that support me here on Car Inside, we're close to 1,000. We're only 15 away, so really close on closing in on that. So be sure to help my friends at Nitro out and purchase one of their sets and use that promo code and get 20% off of your purchase this week for those two series at Phoenix. Enjoy week 13. Hopefully we'll see you guys out on the track.
Hello everyone, my name is Dan Shamoon, and I'm the B-Car builder at Nitro Racing Setup Shop. And today I've been asked by Nathan at Car Inside to demonstrate a qual lap and a couple of race laps, one at the beginning of the race and one at the end of the race. And today we're at Phoenix. The setups that we're going to be using are the ones that are going to be available starting at the beginning of the week. And so if you guys are interested in trying open, those will be available for you. So let's get started. So on the qual lap that we're going to be doing, it's going to be a single lap run. You can do it in 2 laps, but I just found that I had set up the car better for a 1 lap qualifying lap. So you're going to basically get going right away and set yourself up. So what we're going to do here first, I'm just going to run it from inside the cockpit, and just to give you an idea, and then we'll backtrack and kind of explain what my targets are. So here it goes. So basically all we're going to do right here is just set ourselves up to have the biggest run going into our first lap. So as I'm setting up my my lap here, I want to come out high, and I'm backing up the turn so I can get the most run out of it. And then I'm going to really try to point it right down the hill, use that momentum. I'm going to hug the pit exit wall. I'm going to let it float here a little bit, and then start rolling into the throttle. And here it's critical not to overdrive this corner. get it to the yellow line and try to get on throttle as soon as possible. And that should get you somewhere in the 7s. So let's go ahead and redo. Let's take a look at that lap and break it down step by step. So we'll start here. So again, my goal is to really, I'm trying to get the biggest run as possible and not scrub the tires too hard. So I'm going to, as you can see, I back it up a lot. So I'm aiming really, once I cross the 3 cones is when I'm going to start choking it back down, right? And my target here is to be around like 120, just below that, by the time I'm done with the turn. So you can see here I'm at 118, and I'm trying to pick up the momentum here and get on throttle and not try to smash. We just want to be smooth. Everything with the B car is going to be real smooth. And then we're going to point it right down, and I'm trying to cut this as much as possible. That's going to save you a ton of time. If you do it right, you get a huge cut across the track. You see I'm cutting it really tight. And then here, what I'm looking for is the 2 cones on the right side. And that's when I'm going to start letting off. So you can see I'm off and I'm slowing the car down. Nothing major on the braking. Just be real easy with it. And here, it's a lot of feel. So practice makes perfect here, because there's different ways to drive this. This is just one way. But you really want to practice getting to whoa up the car, not that much, but just enough that you can roll through the corner without breaking loose or getting tight. And then what's critical here is right at the mid part of the corner, I want to pick up the throttle. So you can see how early here I'm picking up the throttle. So as soon as I can pick it up, I can. And as you can see, it's not a lot of throttle. And then here, my aim point is the 2 cones as well. And what I'm going to do here is really get on the brake fairly hard. But not enough to like get the tires to squeal, right? I don't want to lock it up. And then again, once I get my car down to the yellow line, I'll start to pick up the throttle. There you go. All right, and now for the race laps. Really, the key with the B car is to not, you really never want to run it at 100%. You want to be somewhere around 90% right off the bat. It's a little bit different at Phoenix, but you still don't want to just really abuse the car right off the bat. So again, my line doesn't really differ too much through the run. So my opening lap, I'll cut the dog leg fairly sharp, but you don't have to get a fast time, but it just kind of simulates what you may have to do in a race condition. And again, here I'm looking for the 2 cone, and then I am off throttle on the brake right away, and then try to pick up the throttle as quickly as possible and roll out of the throttle. In turn 1, for me, I like to point the car at the yellow line, and then just kind of keep the car as straight as possible. And then my braking point is the 2 cone as well. And here I'm not looking to brake a whole lot, just looking to let it roll. But I want to sort of just kind of paint a line that's a little bit straight and get the car to slow down before I really turn the wheel. And then again, I'm picking up the throttle early, but not full throttle, just kind of roll back into it. So basically here, it's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You know you're doing a good job of taking care of your tires if you can just basically do the same lap over and over and over again. Yeah, your times are gonna fall off, but it's basically you should be able to repeat the line over and over again, maybe just back up your corners as the run progresses. So in regards to a run or a lap later in the run, go ahead and show this one. You can see here that it's not going to differ a whole lot. You can see there I was getting a little aggressive, but you can still save it. It's still got a lot of traction, a lot of grip. Well, it's just me being aggressive at the end of the run there. And that's really it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. And yeah, I just want to thank Nathan and Car Inside, and hope to do this again sometime soon. Have a great day. Thank you.